Well, I was going to use the audio from the video for this, but it didn't record. The microphone wasn't picking up. Whoops. So instead of editing the video to fit what I said, I'm just gonna repeat it and add it in now. Welcome to my stage makeup process video. This week's assignment is the Babyface, making ourselves look younger. And for the character that we're supposed to be describing whenever we're just supposed to use our younger self, or how we would play a child or whatever. So, you have fun with the in-character Lorelei Priest lore dump. I can't do voices, but I'll try to mimic my speech pattern from the time as well as I can remember. Yeah, let's get into it. Also note I mixed my highlight and shadow colors ahead of time so that that wouldn't take up as much time. Alright, let's start. Alright, hi, I'm Lorelei. I'm 5 and I go to Pioneer Elementary, in kindergarten, and I have a really advanced reading level for my grade. I'm already reading chapter books, and a lot of my classmates are still learning how to read, which is kind of frustrating sometimes because it feels like we're going really slow in class, and they're spending a lot of time on really basic stuff that I already know, like, whatever, but, even though that's boring sometimes, I'm able to get my stuff done really quick, and then I can just read, whatever book I brought. So that's still fun. My favorite books are the Magic Tree House series. They're the first chapter books I started reading, and I'm trying to collect all of them, including the fact checker companions that go with some of the books. And so those are really fun. I also really like dinosaurs. I'm gonna be a paleontologist when I grow up. Out of character, digression or tangent. What happened? Where did that go? Mini-me, what happened? Okay, returning. My dad's a pilot, so he's gone a lot, including right now. He's in Djibouti right now, which is a country in Africa. And it starts with a D, which is kind of confusing because you don't hear it in the name, but yeah, so that's where he is right now on deployment, and he's gone a lot like that, but it's fine. I mean, that's just how things are. And we have a lot of friends from his work that are also military families, and we kind of have like different friend groups because you've got the military families, and so like those are people in Dad's current squadron or that were in a squadron with him before, and Mom made friends with their wife, and they're still friends, and so there's the kids whose dads are also in the military, and then there's like our school friends and our church friends, which are like all 3 separate groups. There's only a few people that overlap, like 2 of those, like my best friend. His name's Robbie, and his dad's also military, but he also goes to Pioneer with us, which is cool, because that means we get to be in the same class, or at hangout at recess, so that's fun. And Robbie actually also has a younger brother, like I do, and his brother's birthday is on the same day as me. We did our birthdays together one year, so that's really fun that his brother is exactly a year younger than me. In addition to reading, I also really like dinosaurs. I mentioned dinosaurs. Yeah. I've got a couple of books, like proper books, not picture books, about dinosaurs. One of them's like a whole dinosaur encyclopedia. Um, and so that one's really cool. Uh, I particularly like pterosaurs, cause it's cool. They can fly. And Quetzalcoatlus is probably my favorite out of those. Um, yeah. Uh, School is fun. Like I said, sometimes it's boring because it's really easy and they're going like really slow with some stuff because there's things that some of the other kids in my class don't know or can't do yet. And so that gets boring sometimes. But I always have a book, so I can just finish my stuff quickly, and I can read. Um, in addition to reading, I like science and history stuff. Math is fine too, but I don't like the rocket math we have to do because I always have to think about it and do the math, instead of just like knowing the things, and so that always takes me too long, um, and that's annoying. But otherwise, it's really easy. It's just not fast. So that's still fun, and it's still faster than like a lot of the other kids. Even though it's not like really impressive fast, and they usually do better on the rocket math. Like in general, I'm still finishing worksheets and stuff, way before everyone else, and so I can just read. Um, I'm really excited to get to like third or fourth grade, because when you're in the playground over on that side of the school for recess, that's the same side of the school as the library. Um, so you're allowed to go to the library during recess if you want. During that, when you're in those grades that are like over by it, but right now on the K through first or second, um, on the K through first or second side of the school, you can't do that because that's too far, and the teachers don't want you like going to that side of the school when they can't watch you because they need to watch everybody else. So I'm really excited for that because then I can go to the library more often. Um, and yeah. Uh, so yeah. So and then in addition to like school friends and then the military families, we also have our church friends, which are mostly adults. They're more parents' friends, but there are a few other kids there. And so that's okay. Like most of them went to the preschool at church with us, but we go to different elementary schools now. Um, but so that's the other like group of people that we hang out with sometimes. And we have our pool in our yard, and so swimming's really fun. We've been able to swim for a long time. My mom put us in lessons and everything. And so that's fun to do during the summer. And so we'll have people over to swim. And yeah, unlike a lot of like our military friends, we don't live on base, which is why I'm at a different school than them. Uh, we live a little ways away in a different town, but really close to base. And so it's fun. We always go like get dad at the airport whenever he comes back from deployment, and so we always make like signs and stuff for when we go to get him, and so that's fun when he then gets back. And even when he's gone, we still Skype with him a lot, and so that's great that we're able to do that. And yeah, um, it is interesting, like what adults seem to think is and isn't like normal or reasonable for like a kid to know, because they're always like surprised when I know words, or stuff, or like what I'm reading, there was one time, tangent note, the only reason I actually know this is because Mom tells the story a lot. So that there was this one time where I took a book with me to the grocery store, because Mom said I should take something to keep me occupied, right? So, someone started talking to us, and they mentioned, like, the book I had. And this was younger, it was still a picture book. But I was like, yeah, Mom had me bring this book with me, to keep me occupied. It's about the orchestra. Because it was. It was about, like, the different instruments and stuff. And the person, I don't remember if it was, like, a friend of Mom's, or just, like, an employee or something, I don't know. But they were, like, surprised that I, like, knew those words, even though they're not complicated words. They're a little long, but, like, they're not difficult. You know, they're easy to sound out, and, you know, I'm reading the book about it, and it's the word she used for why I should bring something with me, right? So this person was, like, surprised that I knew what those were, for some reason. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and character break, we're gonna finish this out not talking as 5-year-old me. Yeah, that's probably more than you ever wanted to know, and not even everything I said in the original video. Yeah, so we're just finishing this up, and I don't think it blended as nicely as I would have liked. So we'll hopefully get that better in class. But that should be about it. I'm not sure how this is gonna line up. When I put it over the video, so we'll see. Thanks for watching, and bye.